afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
So you have reached the top of the table. So how does that impact your mindset heading into today's match?
Though we reach top of the table, but still we want to win this game and reach to the final because this game also important for us. And obviously, this is not that important as well because important in the sense because we have some players, our main players, we are resting them today because they are in yellow cards. We have to play very smartly because if they get card in this, the rule says they will miss the final. So we have to taking care of that or taking that consideration. We prepared today's squad, but definitely we'll try to win 3 points from this game.
Is there any change in your tactical approach?
No, just go and win.
Yeah.
And even we want to take 3 points from this game.
Yeah. And how much belief has this performance injected into the squad?
I don't think so because team is looking on 3 points from this game. They are highly motivated. I think mathematically we already reaching the final. This game not affect us in a table or whatever it is, but we try to do a level best. I try to get because this match for both the teams this match is important for them. This is the decider for them, but we try to get 3 points from this match, and we go all out.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir,
you so
and
much.
all the very best.
Thank you.
Working for all 3 points here, the VADODARA Warriors, and they'll be bringing their best foot forward against the AHMEDABAD Avengers. They are closer to the final right now. We'll hear out from their head
Good
coach
afternoon,
as
sir.
well
Good afternoon.
shortly.
So you are sitting on the third position at the point table. So how does that reflect progress your team has made this season?
Yeah, last match we didn't give the best. The boys didn't play, but we have made our mind. The boys are prepared. We had done our training. We had made a plan to go for the match, and it's a must-win match because a draw will also not help. So we prepared ourselves according to that. Seeing those team is further, they're definitely a good side. So we had planned according to that. Hopefully the boys fit and do those things.
And what are you expecting from your opponents today, and how have you prepared for them?
Yeah, as usual, the opponent are very fantastic opponent. They have a very good team of side of players. We planned our things to how to take care of the players who are the best, how to not to concede goals. And last time, what we made a mistake, we worked on that also in the training period, and hopefully we will do the best. The boys will play a better game today.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, and all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Well, it is a do or die match for the AHMEDABAD Avengers, and I would say they have been done some favor by their opponents before this game. The Warriors beating the Surat Strikers and making sure they are in the finals. Now this is match number 14 of the Gujarat Super League Season 2. The Warriors taking on AHMEDABAD Avengers here. Let's have a look at the lineups of the two teams. Few effective players who have made an impact in the previous few games. Starting for VADODARA. They have a few rotations as well. Premjit starting with Manveer Singh leading the line. Rohit Chawla as well. Totam Das has been effective, and they looked very, very strong when they go up in attack. VADODARA Warriors. Strong bench with Jenish Rana and Rupinder Singh have been pushed to the substitute list. Their job is done for now. Even a draw will be enough for them, not for the AHMEDABAD Avengers. Hence, they are the ones who have to take things in their own hand. But it will be difficult, very, very difficult. If they lose, they might just be knocked out. Now, Ajmal leading the line in goal. Did not have a great outing against the Surat Strikers last time round. Asrar Rahman, all eyes will be on him, along with Mete on the other flank, both of them. Basit Ahmed also gets a start. Much necessary one, I would say. Rajesh and Irshad will have to do a lot of hard work at the back, along with likes of Muktasana at that midfield. And there's the points table. VADODARA Warriors is right on top. Even a draw will make sure that they are through. But AHMEDABAD Avengers, only a win will mean they overtake Surat Strikers and make it to the finals. This is their final game respectively, and only they are the ones in the equation apart from VADODARA and Surat Strikers. AHMEDABAD Avengers, they want to win here. It will be VADODARA and AHMEDABAD in the finals in that case, but if not, it will be the Surat Strikers, thankfully, in finals. Gandhinagar Giants, Karnavati and Saurashtra Spartans have given a brief account of themselves. Another match left though after this. Karnavati Knights and the Gandhinagar Giants will play one another. That'll be the final game of the group stages, the league stages. Then we'll move on to the finals. It's been an entertaining season 2 in the Gujarat Super League, with the upper hand from this one team who's been unbeaten so far. 4 matches they've played, 3 wins and a draw for Vadodara Warriors. Beating the Karnavati Knights, superb in that outing. The same is the story in their previous match when they faced the Surat Strikers. 5-0 in that match. A couple of goals from Manveer Singh. He's been the lethal goal scorer for them. Rahul Rawat also getting a goal. Totan again, and Manveer Singh and Rohit Chawla opened the scoring. They have so many goal scorers on and off the pitch. Ahmedabad Avengers, they were hard done in their previous outing against the Surat Strikers. And all those little things matter eventually. Tonight it is time to find out if Ahmedabad Avengers things and destiny in their own hand. Can they make it to the finals? They are live from the Trans Stadia, or the Eka Arena, as they say. The home support will be there. This is Ahmedabad, their home team. They are at a very crucial juncture in the tournament, where a win sees them one step closer to the trophy. Loss makes them bid adieu to the trophy. And shortly have the players walking in. There's a 6:30 kickoff scheduled here. Gujarat Super League action has been getting intense year after year. Although the Warriors, they narrowly lost out from the title last year against the Karnavati Knights through penalty shootouts, but this time they would not want to slip. They are eyeing for the title straight up. They are true to the finals, but they would not want to take any risks or spoil any kind of statistics in their favor. Want to remain unbeaten, make their way to the finals without a slip, without fail. The Avengers, their equation, their calculation is very simple. Win and seal a spot in the finals. Introduction, the dignitaries of today's game, meeting and greeting the players. Some words exchanged and added motivation as well. The people making it possible, as well as the support from all the honorable dignitaries and officials. Fans in attendance as well, as we always see when the Avengers take on the pitch. We'll stand up for the national anthem first. Always those goosebumps induced after the national anthem. slight different attacking unit from the Ahmedabad Avengers, especially with Basit coming in that midfield. That combination will be key. Basit and Asrar Webber. Tufilingora has been pushed out of the lineup. Shaikaran and Akshay Mal leading the line. And Mitei has also got a start. He came off the bench in the previous game. Same for Shaikaran. They'll be playing on the flanks. Very interesting though from Vadodara. Two captains here for the match toss, Manveer Singh and Ajmal. A lot of experience on those shoulders, especially Ajmal. More experienced, but Manveer has been playing in the I-League with Nandhari. And he has the ability to score the goals and has scored a few here already. A brace in the previous game, goal in the match before, an assist as well. And a pretty experienced refereeing panel with us. Today's match officials all set for this game. Charvish Makwan, today's referee, with assistants Pratik Bajaj, Umang Parmar, and fourth official Williams Joy Koshi. Today's match commissioner Divya Ratsin Rana has been there for all the games, and we expect together to enjoy a quality game of football, especially because these two sides on pen and paper look pretty strong. One team has brought that out on the pitch, and that is the Vadodara Warriors. Very intrigued to see how this changes play in for Vadodara. They have made a few changes in that back line with Sohail Khan coming in. We have a few players who have impressed a lot. And a few youngsters in few sides here, especially the likes of Akash Mitei in
10, 9, 8,
Surat side.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, and all set and underway. A win will make sure that Ahmedabad Avengers qualify. Vadodara are safe in the finals. Even a draw works for them. And all the hard work to do for the team in orange and blue. Ahmedabad Avengers, they are in the orange and blue strides, attacking from right to left of your screen in this half. And in red, it's the Vadodara Warriors. Very interesting 4-1-4-1 formation from them. Like to keep the ball. They concede less, they scored a lot. Parted. A chance for them. Krupal will clear it without taking a risk. There was pressure from Mitei. Will go for a long throw early on, looks like. It looks like, and that is an option added on. They can score early. There will be a massive boost. Look at that run up for a throw. He's not even in the frame, and now the long throw coming in. He tried to flick it on, pass it. Not get proper contact. Could have controlled it maybe with the quality he's got. Trinjit. He can feed the passes. And that is what he was trying to do, but he's given it away. Takes it under his stride here. Mete has 2 to aim for. He goes for goal. Interesting attempt, and now Asrar laid up for Basit. And the deflection takes it off target. Well, nice little build up from the left. They have to be careful with Vadodara. They did not want to end the league stage at a low point, and that is the combination I was talking about. Asra, Revar and Basit Ahmedabad, they've played together in various tournaments for various teams, the last one being Real Kashmir in the I League, and they've got the quality. Floated in towards the far post. A chance maybe to shoot through the crowd. Slicing in, I'm sure the keeper did not have a sight of it. It was off target just. Asra Rebari looks very, very motivated here to deliver for his team when needed. He's enjoyed himself in the process. Get a closer look. It was a power-packed shot. Maybe charred his knee in that landing. Good support coming in, gradually growing in numbers. Gujarat Super League Season 2, and we'll see more of them turning in over the years. The numbers will just be on the rise, we hope. Good initiative, the Gujarat State Football Association and the organizers making this possible. It's been a success. Can be very well said. Especially if they're able to pull up a few players through this. And this man on his screen has a lot of pace and quality. Scored the opening goal in the previous match for Vadodara, Rohit Chawla. Coming in from Tektro Lucknow setup. And there is a mistake here from the defense. Manveer lets it run off. Settles for a corner. Ready chance for Vadodara as well. Rohit to deliver. Rohit with the in-swinger, and no one at that area. It wasn't a bad delivery, but just no attacking players in that zone. Tradition clearing it out. Cleared well, they need to. That'll be a free kick. Late into the challenge. Too long and too close to Aditya. Having been tested as such in most of the matches, when tested he has stood strong, but mostly hasn't been tested. Won't be an easy ask for either of these sides. From the right, difficult ask again for Farooq. Eyes on this man, Manveer Singh Deol. He's creating a buzz around the nation right now. In times when the national team and all the clubs around are in search of good Indian strikers, there are a few creating the hype. Few of them like David Lalan Sanga, Edmund and Rinzwala. And here's one of them drawing himself into the talks, Manveer Singh. Now there is of course the senior Manveer Singh in the national team and Mohan Bagan's side. And there is another one in the making who can score the goals and who is more of a proper poacher now. Krupal being able to combine freely. Neeraj with the clearance. Farooq better to control it than giving it away. Rahul Rawat. He's been with Delhi FC before coming here. Muktasana. Both the sides of those brand of experienced players. Muktasana was with Neroka and he's very much the controller of that defensive midfield zone. Has great technique. The way he controls the ball, passes it around. Neeraj Kumar has worked very hard and he played well in the previous game, even in that match where they lost. And here comes Manveer. Not a bad cross at all. It was perfect. It was perfect towards... It looks like eventually Swarajya got to the end of it. Did not convert. Free header between the defenders. Swarajya Divedi. And what a cross in from Manveer. He's looking better and better with time. Basit can drop down in defense as well. Be sometimes down the right, sometimes central. Will be a free kick. Off the ball tangle, nothing intentional. Both of them affected. Basit and Manveer. They'll be enjoying their evening out here at the Arena. Especially that their home side is playing here at the AHMEDABAD AVENGERS. We'll have a look at the chances. The first one from Mete curling in. That was a teasing effort. Basit shot blocked, and after that a shot from distance by Asrar. They were looking really menacing in the first 10 minutes. And the previous one from Manveer, cross on a platter, not rise enough to keep the header down and low. And connect, almost hitting the top part of his head. Swarajya Trivedi. Hence just going wide. I'm sure they can see a side of themselves on that giant screen. It is not a foul, it was a clash of heads and hence the referee just held back play, and there is good officiating. Did not take any risk. Starts off with a drop of the ball. Not much complaints from any team. Rohit. Irshad, there's a lot of work to do. The last touch coming off Athar Irshad Malik. The tenacity and the pace of Rohit. Shot from distance, not quite effective. Here's Mete. Doesn't have too much in support, but certainly has the legs. Free kick in favor of the Ahmedabad Avengers. Look at that bursting pace from Shabungam Mete. Both Sumit Patidar and Rahul Bhatia were also impressive in that midfield, but when they have Basit, he'll be the most favourite option. That midfield three, Muktasana, Basit and Asrad, that'll be the key. And here's Asrad to deliver. A reflection of a defender, and Aditya again out in time. I'm very intrigued to see a bit of Conway in the late stages of the game. Even Malam was not effective in the previous match. Maybe he'll be back in the second half for the Avengers. Of course, the likes of Chenish Rana and Bhupinder available for VADODARA if needed. And they want to try their options around in this game and see they're all set. It's a bit confusing there at times with the number 7 Manveer generally wears that, but here it is. Shiv Prakash Sharma installing that number 7. That is a giveaway, a cheap one. Shabungam Mete from the left, driving inside. Krupal is there and just gets his body in the way. Good defending, intelligent defending. Instead of trying to clear the ball or knock it away, shields it off in that situation. Not an easy task to do that. Now, is the formation a bit of an issue for the Warriors? 4-1-4-1. Generally like to go with that 4-3-3. Totten. A very unnecessary bit of information. Some teams nowadays, they like to write that formation as a 1-4-1-4-1 or maybe a 1-4-3-3. Just add a 1 before whatever you write in the traditional format, just to include the goalkeeper, because they feel that that is their first outfield player, the goalkeeper, and that's where all that attack starts from, right from the keeper. And also the last man in defense is no more considered as just a mere goalkeeper. Very well part of the build-up in modern football. It depends on how teams like to use keepers. If you want the traditional role, and that is a giveaway, and space is opening up, and they have options around. Akshay is there. And what an important intervention from Rahul Rawat. Where is the player down, and they will just play it out. What a timely intervention. Look at that challenge again. perfection. That's the man behind these performances from Vadodara Warriors, Salim Pathan, the head coach of Vadodara Warriors, works very well with his side. Sid was down there. Now a race again. Rahul Rawat has a lot of work to do, and he does it well. So when push from behind, just use his hands there. Not intentional, but just trying to climb onto him to win back possession. Clumsy at the moment. Somewhere if you look at the previous performances of Basit and Peel, he's more comfortable down the channels now than in the central areas. He started off as a defensive midfielder, sometimes attacking midfielder. He's been used as a right back this season in the league. And that's where he's grown as a player. He's looked effective. And even now, when you see him move a bit wide, he's looking positive. Of course, when you have both those qualities, to go up and attack as well as sit back and defend, they're more of a utility for the team. And that is a dangerous area to give away a free kick. Just at the edge of the box, they'll be thankful that it wasn't the penalty. We'll have a closer look. Sandwiched between Krupal and Rahul Rawat. But what an area and what a chance. This can be the moment. Head coach of Ahmedabad Avengers Taposh Kosh. Is this the moment his side can really take a leap forward? They have the quality. With Asrar Rahban maybe. What will they do is the question. Who will be the one taking it? Is also the question. We will find out. We will find out very, very soon. It looks like it'll be Asrar Rahban, without a doubt. Neeraj standing on it too. Rahul Rawat has been booked. It will be Asrar Rahbar. His team is in need. A big wall in front of him. He strikes the wall and still a chance maybe. Will be cleared away by Shiv Prakash. And now can they go on the counter? Really? Forward. One thing clear, Vadodara Warriors are not being able to control the game like they generally do. Neeraj probably wanted the run inside. Jay. Asrar wants it. The pass coming in late, but Asrar Rahbar controls it and goes down a bit late. I believe he has a case there, nothing given. Salim Patan wants a booking for it. A lovely control from Manveer. That is a certain free kick. With that control, the chest trap from Manveer. That is beautiful. And the two big men, Asrar and Manveer. Look at that control initially. Just takes it away from the defender. A soft touch. Certainly a foul. Could have been a card as well. Avoids it. But the penalty incident was there, enough contact. The yellow card comes out eventually. Was a two-footed lunging challenge. Fans wait to see the first goal. Not yet. 24 minutes played. But at the moment, Ahmedabad Avengers, they're certainly looking strong. Total. Haven't got too many chances yet, Vadodara. Nicely controlled. Well defended. Struck back in time, Total. And there you see, that is what you don't want. There was a simple pass back option open. He was almost being guided as well by Total to play it back immediately when he played the pass, because that was in his mind. He just played the pass to him to be played back, but he did not. He just tried to turn and showcase something and lost possession. That is where you need to do the simple at times. That is a nice little cross in. A card coming out for Manveer. Very strange, because I'm sure it was not intentional. Not sure what Bassett is complaining about. Do they want the sending off? It is a yellow card shown. Fredison straight to his head and Manveer apologizes. But it was Manveer's fault to attack, and he did attack it. He was not going for the man. Fredison very brave defending. Gets his head in to clear it out. But I don't think it is a yellow card. It's a bit harsh, I would say. But then because it was a high boot to the head, maybe a yellow is just alright. Viraj. That is a nice fall forward. That might be very teasing. Just the little tug of the shirt gave them away the free kick. There was the previous chance. It was a kick out from Manveen, but he was going for the ball certainly. And because of that high boot to the head, he got into the books. Fair enough, maybe. Not much complaints from Manveen either. There are a lot of free kicks being given around here and there. On the previous yellow. Too heavy that pass forward. With a drinks break in the first half, during the 30-minute mark. Half an hour mark it is. All square, no goal scored, but many chances coming for Ahmedabad Avengers. Just a few for Vadodara Warriors. That is interesting. With Ahmedabad Avengers, they have all to play for. They need to win to make their way into the finals. Simple equation for them. Starting from the back again after the drinks break. Chance blazing over. A sudden opportunity there from that long ball played from the back. I'm sure no one was expecting that. Solid from Rohit. The attackers haven't been on the ball much. Manvi nicely done. Takes it to the wide areas and has support inside. Oh, Manvi trying to take it out wide again. Trying to be a bit clever. Maybe some words from Salim Pathan. Maybe now they'll focus more. They do not want to lose certainly. Rohit. Cross blocked by Aswar. Pass it. Nice weight on the pass. The defenders had it covered. The only man forward, Akshay Mal, would usually have Tukalingora front. Is Akshay Mal making those runs and attempts to move forward? Clumsy. Now to the left for Sohail. And he's given it away to Basit. And they're all racing forward. Ahmedabad Avengers won the call here. Basit avoids his marker. There were two he was looking for, but he needed to aim for one of them. Both Akshay and Asrar Wahbar were at the edge of the area. Certainly needed better on that pass. That one was wonderful. Low cross. Not at all perfect. Cross on the other hand. And given away, chance to shoot, it sails wide. Chances. No clear-cut opportunities yet. Pressure. They're suddenly stepping up their game here. Vadodara Warriors. Rohit has won it back. Rohit looks forward. Not the best of crosses. We've seen better from him. Che. And looks with the cross. A good one as well. And executed to perfection. Akshay Mal makes it 1-0 for them with the Ahmedabad Avengers. Just what they needed, just with what they were looking for. And that is a picture perfect move to make it 1-0. It was almost a replay of what the Vadodara Warriors did in the starting few minutes. It was a cross from the number 10 Manveer. It was a header not executed well by Trivedi, but this time on the other end it was the other number 10 Jai Kanani putting it on a platter, and Akshay Mal has the experience to convert. Just make sure his body is in shape, adjusts to the flight of the ball, judges it well and hits it in. Composed finish. Just put it on target. Nothing much the keeper could have done. The defenders just watching him. And one in between them. They've finally caught the opening goal of the game. The Vadodara Warriors will not be happy, but they at least have a little sigh of relief that they are almost in the finals. They are in the finals anyway. just want the confirmation of the draw maybe here. Ahmedabad Avengers, only a win can help them, and that is why they are so desperate. Floated in the area, controls it, look to turn and shoot, Tottenham shot is well wide. Very aggressive from the Avengers. Switch to the right, Asrar, but if they get two here, they'll have a massive upper hand. Asrar to Irshad. Weird away, and I think this is the first time I've seen in this tournament Vadodara Warriors being under so much pressure, and it is a real test because the final will be this way, or whether they play Surat Strikers, whether they play the Vadodara Warriors again. If the Ahmedabad Avengers, rather, if the Ahmedabad Avengers win, they'll be the one playing Vadodara in the finals. So this will be the same matchup in case Ahmedabad Avengers are winning this. And that is what the scoreline says at the moment, but a long way to go. Another half and 5 minutes here. From the delivery, handball appeals, but a foul on the keeper looks like. Can pass it with the initial header. Catering onto the keeper. I don't think he did too much wrong there. It was the keeper coming out to get the ball. Bassett went for the ball, headed it. Just a clash. And that is a bit of an advantage the keepers have. It's remaining in the first half. Do we have more goals in store? They will be the happier of the two sides, of course. The Avengers. Controlled well. Can he find an option? Towards the far side, a very heavy touch. Just takes it close to the keeper. Premjit, always looking for those long passes. Muktasana, he can control the midfield well. Vidya Vagela read this cross before any danger came on towards him. Rahul Rawat, not much in offer. Oh, nice touch to switch it towards Asrar Rahbar. It is a wonderful move, building up from the right. But close yet far from Mete, looked like in the box. He desperately wanted the second for his team, but look at that touch from Akshay. That little touch creating it for Asrar Rahbar. And Chapungam Mete just away from it. Wonder how much will be added on. A few injury stoppages, maybe a couple of minutes or 3 minutes is what I'm expecting. Tradition will run away and out of play. Strapping and is limping a bit at the moment, Shaikanani. It is 4 minutes. Almost got that right. But for those Warriors would like to pull the goal back and be at level terms before the break. Given back. Farouk. Nicely done by Tota, and Manveer has kept it in play. Is this the moment? Manveer cutting inside, looking for the near post. Off target, even though it was covered by Ajmal. He'll be trying to make sure nothing goes in tonight. Not a bad attempt, just the curl. Needed more power and punch on it. Took a bit of the side footing and a little curl on the ball. Kamji, but now VADODARA trying to step up. Farooq again. Difficult one for Manveer. But here they have it back. Krupal. Only Rohit was in the gamble. Farooq. First time ball in. That might be teasing for the keeper. Has the experience and collects it, the captain Ajmal. They'll be happy to control and slow it down. Muktasana. Oh, nicely done, wonderful. And that is what you would like to see from your midfielders. Take on defenders and move away from that clumsy zone to some free space. It's been impressive, Muktasana in phases. Look at his movement. Another one of those good defensive midfielders in the making. Jay Kanri with the flick didn't come off well because the defender was close by. Nithai has Neeraj in support. Neeraj whips in the cross. Straight to the keeper. No one was there apart from him. Lazy there from Shiv Prakash Sharma. And pushed down was Jai Kanani. Free kick for the Ahmedabad Avengers. Bassett will take it. Certainly enjoying the game from the stands. Bassett to deliver. Maybe one last attack in this half. Can they double the lead? He goes for goal straight. That's a million miles away. Saw the keeper a bit out of his lines. Might have been a cheeky attempt because no one was expecting a shot from there. Had it creeped in, you never know. And that is it for the first half. A very aggressive start from the Ahmedabad Avengers and a lot of chances created by them. And that has paid off. They are on the lead, and Vadodara Warriors, who are the only side unbeaten into the final match week of the Gujarat Super League Season 2. They are down by a goal. They created a few chances, did not convert any, half chances mostly. But half of the game played at half time. Vadodara Warriors 0. Ahmedabad Avengers 1 with that Akshamal goal, and we'll return shortly. Stay tuned with the second half action.
गुजराती मिजाज हवे वंटोळे चढ़्यो फूटबॉल नो रंग छे अमने चढ़्यो गुजराती मिजाज हवे वंटोळे चढ़्यो जूनू जगाओ शोर मचाओ मैदान में उतरे गुजरात के लड़के ढोल बजाओ जूनू जगाओ शोर मचाओ मैदान में उतरे गुजरात के लड़के ढोल बजाओ गुजरात सुपर लीग हा हा 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 गुजराती मिजाज हवे वंटोले चढ़ियो
We're all set for second half action here. And this is a very decisive 45 minutes coming up in front of you. Ahmedabad Avengers, they need a win here to qualify for the finals. Anything apart from that does not help them. But the Warriors, they are very well in the finals. They would still want a draw to make sure they do not have any risk as such in terms of being level on points with the Surat Strikers. They would just want to go clear through in terms of points and not wait for other equations. At the moment, the end of first 45, it is Ahmedabad Avengers leading by 1-0. Akshay Mal scoring the header from a Chaikar cross. The Ahmedabad Avengers in orange and blue attacking from left to right in this half. And in red is the VADODARA Warriors. Straight away some impressive intent from the Avengers. Positive here tonight, and a very different side. Athar shot from the right. That is where experience comes in play. He didn't at all need to get a touch to it. Maybe he just got a touch before it ran out of his path. Suhail Khan was the one trying to clear it. What do VADODARA Warriors have in their bag? Because if they want to win the tournament, they need something special. They've been good all together in every game they've played so far, apart from this first 45 minutes. But the thing is, what do they do under these testing conditions? It was the same last year. They went on to the finals but could not clinch the title. Lost out against the Kannavati Knights. That is where the test comes in. Doesn't really mean a lot if you reach the finals but do not win it back-to-back editions. And as people like to say, no one remembers the second best. You want to get your name on the crown. So, and these are the situations which really test the champion sides. Do you have enough to come out of such battles? It's not always about how good your side is individually, potentially. It's about how you perform in these kind of tight matches, cagey affairs. You need to grind out victories. Do they have that in their bag? VADODARA Warriors. There's a lot of time left in the game. Manveer, of course, Bhupinder is on the bench. Might see him coming on later in the second half. Neeraj. It's Muktasana. Controls the game so well. That might be a bit heavy, but still controlled. We kept in play confusion amongst the defenders. And now Muktasana again. Twist and turn. He's got those pack of little tricks necessary for a central midfielder. It is well defended by Rohit. It's moved back to the right hand side. So you might expect a change here. Bhupinder maybe anytime soon coming on. From the left they come again. Advantage allowed. Jay likes to cut inside. There's a player down. Certain foul, but referee allowing advantage. We'll have a close look at it. Miro just releasing it in time. That will be a yellow card. The card coming out. Played forward. Comfortably done by Irshad Malik. Confirmation of that card. Krupal Lekotra goes into the books. We're really having a tough time here. Maybe they're struggling to control the midfield at the moment. Again, a bit of a high boot, but both parties involved. They'll just avoid the guard. Forward, not sure who he was looking for, but there is Manvir in the gamble. Effective on that occasion. Brings it back, first time release. Asrar Rahbar will try to do it alone and take the man on. Asrar to the near post. Too close to the post to try that far corner effort. Needed more quick reactions. Look at that, it was a nice delivery.
Substitution for Ahmedabad Avengers. Jersey number 10, Jay Kanani out.
There's a change taking place. Jay Kanani was a bit injured. He was still trying well, and Malim comes in place of him. Like for like. That's the opposite in the last game. Jay coming in place of Malim. Malim was not effective in that match. Jay did get an assist here tonight. confirmation of the change. Action for Malim on the left. Master Wehbar blocked well by Premjit. To be careful, if you can see the second, it might be over for Vadodara for this very game at least. Ranveer comes off in risky again, taking unnecessary risks. Oh, close to the keeper. That could have been troublesome. Pushed away, thankfully. The other end, it is always looking a bit clumsy at both the defenses, and not being convincing enough with the clearance. Chances, but whoever makes the mistake, it looks like, will be the one suffering. Right now, they've again given it back. Still a way of possession time and again. Rohit loses it. That I haven't really done that too much in this very game, this very match. Split it to one out. And Rahul Rawal just at the right time gets the touch in. It's very cagey at the moment. There's a player down at the near side of your screen. The play will be stopped for that. It almost looks like Vadodara Warriors, they do not want to do too much here, just conserving a bit of energy. The finals coming up in a couple of days. Just letting Ahmedabad Avengers do the most. And if they can grind in a goal, get a point, or maybe three, that would be interesting. These are the chances so far, the goals. The only goal so far, Akshay Mal hitting it in. That was a perfect delivery though from Jay Kanani from the left. Been a bit casual, I would say, for those Warriors, even though they won the win. They have not shown that aggressive intent that is missing, which we've seen from them. That instead has come from the Ahmedabad Avengers. What I've been intrigued to see from the Ahmedabad Avengers is the way they use their wingers. Malim in place of Jack Kennedy now, but most of the times you would see them wide on the left. You would not see Chabungam Mitei more on the wide right, because he will move central to join Akshay Mal or just behind him. Asra Rehbar will come out wide, Muktasana will drop in deep, and Basit will support that midfield as well. It will turn out to be more of a 4-4-2, but it isn't a 4-4-2. It is a 4-3-3 on pen and paper. You see that Muktasana and Basit, the only ones in the midfield. Akshay Mal just above them. You can see Malam on the far side, Asra Rehbar on the near side. And you will see that Chabungwam Mitei is the one moving around. Different times at different positions. Left, right, center, of somewhat a free role for him. He's not playing a proper right winger. Sometimes in midfield, sometimes up front, but now a free kick and a chance for the Vadodara Warriors. 1 hour played. It's 1-0 for the Avengers. Very low delivery. Cleared out by the goal scorer. Very acrobatic looking header. Long ball forward, Manveer thought there was a runner at the far post, there wasn't anyone. Now Manveer has got the control always. Closely watched by there. Madison was there covering him. And he tried to go along with the throw. Still can't come back for it. Throw in, Asra Rehbar heading it out. And now whipped in again to the far post. Manveer waits. They're asking for a corner. It doesn't look like anything has been given. They're enjoying the process. He's alright. The referee immediately rushing to have a check though. We kick forward and pass it to take it. Floated towards the far side. Akshay controls. And a chance maybe to make it two. It was on target but held on well by Aditya Bagela. And Malam straight away into action. Ranjit. Rohit dispossessed. Ashra Rehbat trying to poke it through. They're more determined to get the win among the Avengers. It'll be their first final in that case. Say challenge on the ball, but the officiating has been good as I mentioned so far. Bit of heated arguments. They all need to calm down. Rightly so. Teammates stepping in. Good sense prevails. Floated in the area, the keeper is out. Punched out to safety. Nice turn under pressure. And that'll be a free kick. Like to look at that turn again from Totten. This was certainly a foul. Climbing on, Irshad Malik. They can all see themselves in that giant screen out here, enjoying their time. Ahmedabad watching their home side on the lead.
Warriors. Jersey number
Change coming on for the
27,
Vadodara Warriors.
Jersey number 6,
Couple of them.
Boy in. Another change
Two
for
Warriors come in.
Warriors. Jersey number 7, Shiv Prakash out. Jersey number 8, Amir Khan Pathan in.
Amir and Toboi. The players coming on. Shiv Prakash Sharma is one of the two changes going off. We'll have the confirmation pretty soon. Amir is on, and a chance missed by the attackers and straight to the keeper. He wasn't expecting it coming his way. There's the confirmation. Farooq has been taken off. Tuboy comes in and Amir Khan in place of Shiv Prakash, I believe. Kerala, once beaten, come out on top of a few tests. Apart from that, his team hasn't scored yet. That is strange. 4 matches, 3 wins and a draw. Aristotle is on the pitch. Switch to the right, to Boy. Wanted it back, and that'll be a free kick. Malim too eager. Then once more, not cleared out well. It is bobbling around in the area. Tuboy wins it. Nothing given, that'll be a corner. The assistants flags it, so. He left-footed in swinger towards the near post and hit it out. Tupai, but not finding a way through at the moment. That'll be the drinks break in the second half. And they're maintaining that 1-0 lead, them by the Avengers, and that will see them through to the finals if they maintain it till the end of the match. 15 more minutes after the drinks break. Wonderful capture for you all right there from the camera team. 1-0 for the Ahmedabad Avengers. They look to make their way to the finals. 15 more minutes after the water break. The Trump Stadium, Ahmedabad has been a wonderful venue over the years. A growing football culture in the Gujarat Super League Season 2. We hope for an even more big and celebrated Season 3 coming up. But after tonight, there is the big final to come up of Season 2. Well, the Warriors might again face Ahmedabad Avengers if this remains the scoreline. If not, the Surat strikers will fancy their chances, and they certainly have an eye on this very game. Rohit, clumsy. Clumsy, he says he got the ball. It was a very rough challenge. Chance from the free kick to get back to level terms. Totten, a lot of space in the midfield on offer. But the man was just come on. Ahmed to Tuboy. Tuboy. This thing at turning. Tuboy still in possession, likes his left more. Another free kick. The delivery in the area, it's all been half chances so far for VADODARA. But they're certainly having more of possession in the last few minutes. Given away, Tuboy has one back rather. There are a few arriving in the area. It looked like a goal kick because the last touch seemed like coming off Tuboy. The challenge was perfect. Victor Boy with the delivery, the left-footed one, a lot of curl on it. Trupal. Oh, the flag went up. Offside it looks like.
Substitution for Ahmedabad Avengers. Jersey number 14 Akshay Mal out. Jersey number 11 Tufail Ngora in. Substitution
Akshay
for
Mal going
Vadodara
off
Warriors. Jersey number 29 Sohail Khan Pathan out.
for Ahmedabad
Jersey
Avengers.
number 5 Ravi Raj Pune in.
Change for Vadodara as well. Ravi Raj coming on. And to replace Akshay, it is Tufail Ngora. So Sohail Khan has been replaced by Ravi Raj. That's the change for Vadodara. Here's Rohit. Likes to run with the ball. And a nicely timed challenge. What can they do from here? They're all rushing forward. They want to kill the game. And the fullback on the overlap cuts inside. Still in possession and pushed away. Solid from Premjit Singh. Chance to make it 2-0 and kill the game. We're all looking to strike from somewhere. Not being able to yet. Now the delivery floated in. Rahul Rawat has been strong. Seven more minutes of regulation time. Vadodara Warriors, they have not looked this dominated in any game so far. A bit of a slip from Rohit. A wonderful attempt, but has he stayed on side? The flag has stayed down. Straight at the keeper. Brave save by Aditya Wakela. That pass from Masra Reba just split open the defense. He looked at the flag for a moment. Mithai, very tired at this point, could not generate anything. There were options to pass, but you wouldn't expect him to pass when he's one-on-one with the keeper. You can at this situation. Of course, the option should have been utilized. But Aditya Wakela bravely into the way, closed it down, narrowed the angle. And Shabumbam Mithai could not convert. Totan, nice turn, a chance maybe, cutting inside, and the shot as well on target, spilled by the keeper. Manvi to Rohit. Rohit with the floater. Finds no one. But the keeper, Ajmal. He's been terrific. Totan Das in the midfield. Premjit. A nice touch again from Totan. He's been wonderful throughout the match. There will be a throw in. Totan to take the throw. Scored a goal in the last couple of games, in both the games. Tufail. Mahingora is looking for the option stolen away. 5 more minutes. Can they hold on? The problem for Ahmedabad Avengers is that if they concede, their hopes are over. They need a win here, and they would want another goal for safety. Chance to shoot from distance. Not a bad attempt at all, but the keeper held on. Aditya Vagela. That is good goalkeeping. The chance for Manveer on the turn. Top save, but still a chance on. Free kick awarded. But a good save there by Ajmal. So both the keepers coming into action and saving their side. But that might be one of the most important saves he has made in the tournament so far, Ajmal. Rohit, nice touch to bring it down. He's confident to take on Aswar. He's got the quality we've seen over the years, wherever he has played. They produced a few good players. I think for Lucknow, even in their youth ranks, a few players getting called up for the national camps. Floated in by Premjit to the far post. Ajmal collects. I was talking about Totten a while ago. He has played in the Kolkata Football League, captained the BSS Sporting Club, has played for United Sports and Peerless as well. He's got the quality in his back. Totten Das, that's why he's been so impressive. He's captained them in a game against East Bengal. Totten has really looked impressive tonight. A few who have been... Oh, that is difficult. Oh, wonderfully done by the keeper. How confident under pressure. Made it look so good, Aditya Vagela. Advantage allowed. Here comes Basit. Has been a bit silent but can come alive anytime. Basit has only one in the box to aim for. Basit twisting and turning. Still Basit looks for the curler but blocked away. Now the game has opened up. And now we might see more chances coming in favour of Vadodara. We're moving into additional minutes. And Tuboy it takes on a couple of defenders. There's still Tuboy. And Manveer from the right. He tried to do the same, but will find only the keeper. It is 4 minutes added on.
Additional time 4 minutes.
4 minutes of lifeline, I would say. It's taking its time, and why not? There's a player down as well, that is the reason. Well, look at that chance again. Few saves here by Ajmal, keeping them alive. He's really been
Substitution coming in for Ahmedabad Avengers.
making an impact, certainly.
Number 12 out. Jersey number 4 Aman in.
A late change, some running down the clock as well. Mete was tired, he goes off. We have one more extra minute, I'm sure, after that 4 added on. Tufel trying down the ball. Late call from VADODARA will be a heartbreak for the Avengers. Aman has come on place to replace Mete. Boy. Not too many options around. Manveer grinds in a cross. Important touch from the defender. Could have been game over from the tournament for them. We take as well to the critics. These are the moments. Floated to the far post towards Manveer. Could not generate anything on that header. They'll just run down the clock probably. The ability to do so. The way they've played throughout the match. Few moments and it's job done. But they are still trying with VADODARA. Seen a pass towards Rohit on the left. Can he deliver one telling touch in the game? He skips away from one. Rohit with the delivery. Is there time for a throw-in? There should be, because a few was wasted during the injury break. A lot of space allowed to shoot from distance. Powerful, a deflection of the post. Oh, what an ending it could have been. It would have been such a heartbreak for the Ahmedabad Avengers. How lucky have they been to survive? A deflection takes it to the post. The keeper rooted. Nothing he could have done. They will be so thankful it did not go in. But there's still one last attack, maybe. Not really a full time, and the Ahmedabad Avengers had fought, have made their way to the finals of the season 2 of Gujarat Super League. They will have one more match and a chance to lift the trophy, and they might just face the very same opponents, the VADODARA Warriors, for one more match after this. That will be the final. But what a show here. It is a narrow score line, worked hard for victory for Ahmedabad Avengers. And full time, it's VADODARA Warriors 0 and Ahmedabad Avengers with that Akshay goal for 1. We'll leave you with the highlights of the game. Another game coming up right after this. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned for more action. And then we'll see you in the finals.
Commissioner Rajan Rakshit, IRS. And I would request Mr. Ankit Patel to felicitate Police Sub-Inspector Manhar C. Jala. I would request Mr. Rajdeep C. Jadeja to hand over the memento and the check to the player of the match of Ahmedabad Avengers, Brajesh Yadav. First of all, congratulations to you and your team. My first question would be, आज का आपका जो performance था, उसके बारे में आपको क्या बोलना है?
काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस था, लेकिन हम लोग इससे भी ज़्यादा बेटर कर सकते थे।
और what was like this match was very crucial after the game. So what was your mind? आज कैसा खेला? Okay, fair enough. I wish you guys all the very best and congratulations again.
Thank you so much.